What's up, guys? How are we? I'm running a little late tonight because it is what it is. Because we had all this time in the world today and then suddenly no time at all because that's how we roll. If you guys are new to watching me, it is Monday. It is time for Reiki and Zodiacs. We got to get out all the paid players here and see what I've got, see what I brought, all that shit and stuff. How was your Monday? How was your full moon day? Yeah? Yeah? How was your Monday? What is that one? Oh, we can't leave that one in there. Okay, I brought some cool shit. Okay. Okay. We're probably going to regret putting on earrings tonight, but that's what's happening. For those of you guys that are new to watching, every single Monday at 8:30, I do a Warrior Reiki session, followed by readings for the Zodiacs for the week. So you know how your week's gonna go. I am the Blue Bodhi. I have been reading professionally for, oh my God, I don't even know how long at this point. We're just gonna quit counting. 13 years? 14 years, 13, I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. A long time. We're going with this outfit tonight because it's hot as fuck. Because it's hot as fuck. I know. We're gonna see what all we got going on here. I would really like for this to not be that. I would like for that to not be that. Boy, this full moon has really been interesting already today. I don't know about y'all, but it has been really interesting already over here. I've already had this bracelet restrung once. Not like I'm really easy on them. I probably should be, yeah? I probably should be a little easier on them. But where would the fun be in that? There wouldn't be any. Do we like that sound tonight? We do. We do like that sound. I like that sound. That one's not as good. There we go. Better. Better. Yes. Yes. Okay. I have to remind myself that we are not listening to terrible sea shanties tonight, even though that would probably be the funner thing to do Reiki too. What do you think? I think it would be hilarious. A lot of other people might not think it's hilarious. So let's see here. What do we have here? We do have some great playlists on a channel on YouTube, and then they just keep on changing them and taking them off. So for those of you guys that are watching live, my moderators will have all kinds of goodies for you about the upcoming stuff this week. But if you aren't subscribed to my website, it's free. Like, it's not going to cost you anything. We're not just going to give out coupons anymore. So if you're not a subscriber on my website, then you didn't get coupons today. I still love you though, but go subscribe on my website, okay? Let me turn this up. What's going on over there? There we go. That's better. YouTube, y'all were a little dark over there. This is an interesting week. Today is a full moon. It is a strawberry moon. It is a Capricorn full moon. So if you have been feeling the need to really buckle down, get some stuff done, get your shit back in order, I mean, raise your hand, then that's why. I know there's a lot of people freaking out about different astrological things that are going on, and I'm just going to say, stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. My astrological forecast is up. And I will have it up on YouTube. I'll have it on Instagram, Facebook, all of the things here shortly. The internet here today has been bullshit because it's Mercury's Gatorade retrograde microwave. But with that, we're going to start. So if you guys are new to watching, all I ask is that you forget about all the other bullshit outside, okay? So politics will be there tomorrow. Your kitchen will be there tomorrow. All of these things will be there tomorrow, and it'll be great. Right now, in this moment, I want you to sit and I want you to relax. You can do these first few hand positions with me. The only thing that I do ask is that if I say take a deep breath, you go and you take a deep fucking breath. And it's great. And it's fun. It's fantastic. We're going to start with the music that I just AI created for Reiki. So that way I don't hear YouTube say, it's a copyright strike. So here we go. We ready? Is that Amy? How are you, Amy? I see you over there, Amy. I was thinking about you the other day. For those of you guys that follow me different platforms and so on, I know that I have a lot of followers on TikTok, 660 something. That's 1,000. That's a lot of people to keep up with. But there's a lot of you guys that are in every single one of my live streams. And so when you're not there, I start to notice because I'm like, are they okay? Did something happen? And Amy Walker has been in my live streams for how long? Like ever? Like ever? And so I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, Amy, and I'm glad you're doing good. And that makes me all the happy. So I'm just saying. And there's the Wicked Witch of Western Sydney popping in to say hello. And all of the amazing peoples. There's the sass. There's all the peoples. For my moderators, this is definitely a no tolerance night because this is a place where the outside world does not exist. For those of you guys that are new, don't be a creep or a jerk because even creeps don't like creeps and jerks don't like jerks. Don't come in here and co-read. That is an instant block. I do have time and I am the one. I will reach out and touch you. Even if you're a troll, energy is still energy, bitch. But don't come in here and talk about other creators, especially in a negative light. I don't do the drama. I don't get into the witch talk bullshit. And we're not going to bring that in here. And yeah, here we go. That's it. Ready, set, on your mark, set, go. See how loud this is. Pretty fucking loud. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. You know we're going to start with the chakras because it's been a hot minute. So I want you to focus on the bottom of your feet. We're going to start with the root chakra and then we're going to go all the way up. And then I'm going to beat you up energetically and put you back together so you're ready to kick this week right in the ass. I knew that was going to happen, I told you. No, just happy little accidents, right? How are your feet feeling? Ready for the sacral chakra? I want you to focus about this far below your belly button. Just right in the middle of your guts, right? Breathe. Still working on the sacral. before the grand central station, the solar plexus. I want you guys to focus about this far above your belly button, okay? Just literally right there, all right? Yes? I know everybody has been over worried, stressed out, all that shit. So we are going to work on this one just a little bit longer, okay? Those of you guys on TikTok, I'm going to issue you guys a challenge tonight. How quick can you reach 1 million likes? Just asking. We're going to work one more time. How many of you guys are a little nauseated after that? How many of you guys feel like your stomach's a little heavy after that? Just saying. Just saying. For the heart chakra, yeah, I want you guys to focus right about here, okay, right about the middle of your sternum, yeah, just breathe. Oh no, is the internet bad over there on the tube of the U? Is YouTube bad? All right, YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and just hang on. We got to pause that. I don't know what kind of creature from the Black Lagoon I look like over there on YouTube, but
you're just now starting to see it.
Oh. YouTube, I'm going to put you out of your misery. That's horrible. That's horrible. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put you out of your misery. I will upload this. I will do it on the yay old TikTok, and then I will upload it because that I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's funny as hell and not funny at the same time. Yeah, so I'm going to put you out of your misery, YouTube. I will see you guys later, okay? Oh, I need some fans on in here. I'm about to die. All right, so TikTok, hold on just a minute. That was so horrible. That was so horrible. I will say that that phone in particular, it has been a pain in the ass dealing with it today. I tried to post a video earlier. It took almost an hour. So, yeah. So that means that on YouTube, they'll get all these great little fun things. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm gonna just burn complete. I am sweating my whole ass off.
much?
No.
Okay.
All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it. All of it.
Better?
Yeah, like I am toasted over
Put
here.
that on with the full string?
We might have to, yeah. So there's no air up here.
I decided not to.
There's no air up here. Yeah, hold. We can get that one, I'll get this one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Gee, but us. Y'all have no idea the amount of sweat that was going on. And that was just really, really insane. Do what? Hang on. Was that? My spell said one of his guys watches. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, hey, I have the sexy hair going on now. Check that out. That's pretty close to what I look like over there. That's pretty close to what I look like over there. But yeah, I will get it over on YouTube for you guys, just so y'all know. Don't stress about it. I got you. Yeah, I know that. You know, I don't know. Every time I think that, oh, well, there's been solar flares, or there's been this, or there's been that, it doesn't matter. There are times when we have the worst solar flares going on, and everything is great. Everything works perfect. And then, like right now.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just horrible. It's horrible. So, that being said, now we've got the fan, and now we have the sexy hair going on. It'll be great. So we're going to continue. But yes, I have a challenge for you guys tonight. I want to see how quick you guys can get to 1 million likes. So one of the things with TikTok, I usually don't push very much because I'd rather just do what I do. But I am definitely going to issue you guys some challenges to see how quickly we can reach that, because apparently they don't really care for some of us witchy creators. They don't really care for some of us spiritual creators, and we're all getting the smackdown. We're all getting the smackdown on our views. So yeah, all right, ready, set, here we fucking go. We're gonna start kind of over on the heart chakra, okay? Ready for the throat chakra? While I'm doing this, I just want you guys to, at some point, try to swallow. I know it's hard when someone tells you to, but just saying. Ready? About ready for the third eye. For those of y'all that are new to watching me, I'm going to teach you something that they taught us back in the GATE program in the 80s, and it is how to dial in your, they called it our attention in the 80s, but it's your third eye, okay? It's your third eye. So that's what we're going to dial in. I want you to just pretend that there is a dial here. Doesn't matter how big or small, and I want you to take a deep breath while I'm doing this. Ready? Ready? that was weird. Alright, we ready for the crown? I want you guys to just focus on the very top of your head. That's it. Ready? We ready? We started at the root, we went all the way up to the crown, and now we're gonna put it all back together, okay? So I want you to focus on pulling all of your energy, kind of squishing it down into your legs, your feet, etc. And I want you to see how high it is when you're done. Is it here? 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 I want you to see where it is, and then you can gauge how your energy is gonna be for the evening, etc. Ready? All right. It's a Capricorn full moon. We're not going to let go of shit. We're going to manifest some shit. So what is it that you're manifesting? What is the goal that you're working toward? I want to hear the biggest goal you can think of for you, for your life, for you when you grow up and be a big person. What goal is it that you want? love what you guys are manifesting. Need a drink. As long as I don't tilt my head, I'm okay. What? Yeah, it's stuffy in here. All right. So, here's the question. I may have to have some water here in a minute. I forgot to grab some. I couldn't pause it for a minute. So let me ask you guys this before I turn this back on. I want to see just how amazing you guys can get with this, okay?
Over regular.
Regular. If you could have any amount of money in your bank account right now, what would it be? I know. I want you to get completely unrealistic with it. Completely unrealistic. Make up a fucking number. Make up a fucking number. Completely unhinged and unrealistic. Sass is out taking pictures in the graveyard. Dude, I might have to pause my live to go take some pictures of that.
Yeah. Between your two.
$1,100 gazillion. I love you guys so damn much. Some of the numbers y'all are coming up with are insane. We're gonna pause that. I know normally I let it kind of trickle down a little bit and it's a little bit easier on you, but I am sweating my booty off in here. And I want to take you guys out to the graveyard real quick. I'm going to take you guys out to the graveyard. We're going to go out there real quick because y'all need to experience what it's like after I don't spit on you anymore. Y'all need to experience what it's like to live here and to be able to go out in the fucking graveyard during a full moon so you can get powered the fuck up with this Capricorn full moon. Shall we do it? Shall we go? Shall we go? Yeah.
Look at that one.
That one's fucking glorious. All right. Are we ready? The answer is yes. Here we go. I can't promise that the service will be super great, but here we go. Oh, I can't see shit or Jack over here. Oh my God. Y'all. First of all. Let me turn y'all the right way. All right.
Let me turn the light on.
Yeah, turn the light on. They have a tent out there. I love it. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go before we lose service.
So let me turn it on so I can see when you start dripping out.
Okay. So far, so good. Knock on wood. All right. Y'all are now standing in a graveyard under a full moon. Just take a deep breath, bitches. Deep breath. Don't say I don't ever take you cool places. Don't say I don't ever take you cool places. Oh, it's magic. Just saying what I'm saying. How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? Grave lilies, solar lights, fireflies, a haunted church, me, you, and a Capricorn full moon. Just breathe for a minute. You didn't know we were going to have a massive grounding. You are the baddest bitch, the baddest dude that ever bitched or duded, right? You didn't know we were going to have that kind of, you didn't know we were going to have that kind of moment, did you?
You may turn the light out while you're out there.
I don't know, because it's cool to be able to see the stones. I mean, you can try. All right, Sass is going to turn the light off. There you go. Look at that shit. There you go. Now what do you think? How do you feel? How do you feel? What do you think? Yeah? Glorious? Yeah. Oh, it came out from behind the clouds and everything, just so you guys could see it behind all of the stones. I feel better. Do y'all feel better? Do y'all feel like magical bitches? Do y'all feel like magical bitches now? How many of y'all have always wanted to be in the middle of a graveyard during a full moon? How many? How many? Show of hands. And look what you just got to experience. Look what you just got to experience. Look at that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right. Now you guys all got to be magical bitches. And the camera stayed working the whole time. So look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like a magical bitch. Do you feel like a magical bitch, Sass?
I mean, I always feel like a magical bitch. So. Every day with my best friend is magic.
Tell me that is not glorious. Tell me that's not glorious. Tell me that that was not something that just needed to get checked off your bucket list. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And now, was that me or you? Oh, okay. It was ghosties. The ghosties all agreed that we are magical bitches. The MBC, the Magic Bitches Club. I think that's I think that's pretty spot on. You are all now magical bitches. You are fully initiated into the Magical Bitches Club at the Reliquary. You have now been Reiki'd under the full moonlight. It's only fitting that it's a Capricorn full moon since I have way too many Capricorn placements. I'm just saying what I'm saying. But now it is time. We're going to go ahead and start with the Zodiac reads. What?
I was certain you were going to say we're going to start with cards.
With cards? Yeah, we're gonna start with Zodiac reads. I love the dragon. We're gonna start with Zodiac reads. How old is the oldest grave? The oldest grave out there is about 1834. Although when Santa Paranormal was here, we found a cornerstone up front that is a field headstone. You can kind of see a little bit on it, but it is so weathered and worn that we couldn't get a good rubbing off of it. So I'm gonna have to see if that is actually a grave or just an old cornerstone. If so, that dates this property back to the late 1700s. And if so, that's gonna blow my mind. So yeah, that is gonna blow my mind. So I ordered new decks. Couldn't get the Mausolea deck in. And it's weird to have a brand new deck of these because I've had my other deck like this for, what, when did we go to? 2024?
No, 23. 23.
Was it then or was it when we went to see Stevie Nicks?
Stevie Nicks.
So 2024.
It seems like long. In the 2023, started 2024. No, we were there right after Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 2024.
Yeah.
God, it seems like long.
I know. But still, like, this is a deck that I use constantly. So it's weird to have a brand new one because they're new. They feel weird. They're new. All right. Sass is rubbing it in that she's going back outside. Well, don't be super jealous because the synesthesia made me sick and we had to leave it halfway through. We had to leave halfway through. That's actually the last concert I've been to. That is the last concert I've been to. I've wanted to go see Prof a few times. I've wanted to go see Matt Mason a few times. And to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous because I got so ill at the Stevie Nicks concert because even with headphones, or not headphones, even with like the real good earplugs, I got sick. I got sick. So yeah. But I got to go. That's what matters. I got to go. That's what matters. So yeah. And then I got a new deck. And we're gonna read with it tonight. So before I show you this deck, I will 100% be putting this on my Amazon as a recommendation, because I have both of the tarot decks that go like with this. This is the Oracle deck of both of them. Some of you guys have seen me with the Occult Tarot and the Angelic Tarot, and they are by Travis McHenry. I love them. If you get one, I would recommend getting both. Get the Occult and the Angelic Tarot. You will not be sorry. Get the full version in the box with the book. Get the full version. You will not be sorry. And I'm gonna make y'all all go in the hole. I didn't know this was out. And when I saw it on Amazon last week, and then it took forever to get here, I was ready to punch the world. There is the Oracle of Heaven and Hell. It is a combination of the Angelic and Occult Tarot. And this is a phenomenal deck. So, we opened them earlier, and we played with them earlier, and so we're gonna read with them tonight. Ooh, my nose is itching. Somebody's talking about me. What I love is that they look like the Occult Tarot. They are the black and red. I'm not even a red person, but they are black and red. They have an angelic sigil and an Ars Goetia sigil. And look at that shit. Look at that. They have the good and the bad on one card. So these are going to be our anchor cards for this evening for each zodiac. Y'all will not be sorry. Look how thick this bitch is. There are 72 cards in this deck. Look at that. They do not disappoint. I'm just going to say, they do not disappoint. So I will absolutely put these on my Amazon like recommended, because I would say that the Occult Tarot and the Angelic Tarot are two that I use actually a lot just for my own personal use. This is going to become one of my favorite decks. Watch. Just watch. It's going to be one of my favorite decks. I also love the almost like the figure eight, the infinity on here. Did you notice that? Because I did. Notice the numerology? 2, 4, 8. Did you notice? I did. All right. There's a little mothy moth in here. All right. So, we need a drinky drink. Are we ready? So for those of you guys asking, I am reading with the Talisman Oracle. This by far is one of my favorite decks. Since this is a new one, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. They are absolutely gorgeous. Some of you guys that have watched me for a long time have seen this deck. You might even own this deck. I know a lot of you do. This is a fantastic fucking deck. What I love about it, yes, it comes with the book. The book actually has different things in it like this. And it comes with this. And these are transparent pieces of like rice paper. Well, I don't think they're rice paper. Yeah, because they don't dissolve, so they're not rice paper. But you can create your own wards and sigils and talismans with the things in this deck. And there are a lot. There are a lot in there. Worth it. Sass and I both have this deck. I know Brandon has this deck. They're fucking fantastic. This is a phenomenal deck. For those of you guys that are on your phone a lot, these fit perfectly between your phone case and your phone. Ask me how I know. Not vellum. It's very different feeling. So I can tell you guys it's not vellum. I work with vellum all the time. I don't know. It's really cool. It's really cool. All right. Are we ready? The answer is yes. Before some of you guys skedaddle, because I know that you will. I don't want you guys to forget that you are fucking amazing, dude. You are fucking amazing. You are the prize. Don't ever let anybody tell you differently, okay? Don't ever let a single fucking person tell you differently. I think you're the shit. I think you are the shit. So don't ever let anybody make you feel less than. Because if somebody is trying to make you feel less than, it means that they have a shitty view of themselves and a shitty view of the world. And you should just feel sorry for them. I think that you're fucking cool as shit. Look at all the shit you've already accomplished, man. And you know what? You're going to accomplish even more because this full moon is a Capricorn strawberry full moon after the summer solstice. So you just got all the fiery power up. It's summer. Look, the ghosties agree. It's summer. It's a full moon. You just got to see it in a graveyard. You just got to see a Capricorn strawberry full moon in the graveyard of a haunted church with the ghosties agreeing with you. I would say that's a pretty epic way to spend your full moon. And you did it with the godmother of magic. Come on, man. That's a pretty cool fucking life. Look how cool your life is. Look how cool your life is. And you thought you were plain Jane. And you thought you were plain Jane. All right. My magical bitches. You thought you were plain Jane, and here you are. And here you are. All right. Apparently Capricorns are ready because they keep flipping a card out like, bitch, shut up. Where's my Capricorns at? Where's my goats at? Apparently they're ready because Capricorns can't be chill tonight. They gotta have 3 regular cards, which all came out together. Y'all watched me shuffle, but that's all right. Are we ready, Capricorns? Truth and justice. Caps. This ought to make every one of you happy. You have truth and justice, which reigns over false testimonies. And then you have courage. And then you have creativity. And then you have cut ties. Notice that it begins and ends with a weapon. All right, Capricorns. Are we ready? I know we are. I know we are. Are we ready? Caps. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the number that's on here, and it's 14, okay? This week is going to be very, very interesting. Also notice that angel is carrying a head. Just saying. I'm just saying. Dare I say the Capricorns are feral this week? Dare I say that? I don't think feral is the right word. I think determined is the right word. This Capricorn full moon is powering up the Capricorns like nobody's business. If you have a Capricorn placement, especially in one of your big 3, your sun, your moon, or your rising, this full moon is really hitting you really hard in a good, glorious way. Caps, you are all about truth this week. You are all about justice, and you are all about creativity. So I know that is kind of an interesting combination, but it's going to work out really well in your favor. Caps, this week is all about you having the courage to speak up against false testimonies. One of the things that cracks me up, Capricorns are those interesting zodiac signs that most of them will sit back like Tommy Shelby on Peaky Blinders, right? They'll sit back and they'll just watch somebody continue to fuck up all the way around. It takes a lot for a Capricorn to finally come out and be like, receipts, 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 fucking seats, right? Caps, I'm not saying that this is the week to do that, but it's the week to start getting your receipts out. It's the week to start getting your receipts out. Because you're going to be cutting ties with people this week. If you haven't already. Capricorns, I would bet that this started yesterday. When it comes to truth and justice in a Capricorn's eyes, and when it comes to truth and justice for you Capricorns this week, this is going to be This is going to be a week where you got a glitch. Am I the real Bodhi, or am I a clone glitching out? Probably better not say that too loud, huh? That'll be a conspiracy theory on the internet here pretty soon. Oh well. Capricorns, this week is going to be really interesting with this need for the truth to come out. It's going to be really interesting for you to sit back and watch. One of the things that I love about this deck and about the occult and the angelic tarot is that when this is called into play, this angel is called into play for you Capricorns, whether you believe in angels, demons, all of that stuff, whatever. This is the energy that's called into play for you. Be prepared to sit back with a glass of champagne or grape juice or whatever you got and a smoke and laugh as the truth comes out. As those that have had false testimony come to the light. Now, could this be in your life personally? Yes. Could this be at work? Yes. Could this be on a center world stage? Let's all hope so. Let's all hope so. Caps, you got to have the courage to not say anything. You've got to have the courage to stand up when you need to stand up, but not overspeak. The universe is going to do its fair share of making sure that this shit comes out, okay? Now let's talk about the other side of things, and that's this creativity. Just a quick show of hands. How many of you Capricorns yesterday and today felt the need to be super fucking creative, even if you're normally not? How many? How many? How many? I created a fucking Black Mirror portal over there with all kinds of crazy shit. I gotta finish it tomorrow. And then I'm gonna put a video out because y'all gotta see the fucking shit that I created over there. I haven't done something like that in years. It felt glorious. Caps, let your creative self out. A creative Capricorn, that is a powerhouse right there. This is your sign, Capricorns, that this is the week to cut ties with that person, with that situation, with whatever it is, okay? I'm not saying to go and quit your job tomorrow, have another job lined up, because unfortunately you are an adult and you have bills to pay, okay? But this is the week to start looking for that other job. This is the week for you to start making sure that you cut ties with those fucks that have not been holding up their end of the friendship bargain, okay? Got it, Caps? In other words, this is a solid Capricorn energetic week. Something just touched my hair. That was weird. All right then. Oi, Sass. Did you open these doors? You're an ass. Don't look at my dirty kitchen, but that's what I just looked over and saw. I don't want those doors open.
Well, I was trying to get the airflow, get some of that heat.
Because you ain't sitting right there.
Well, that's exactly why I said I was going outside. I opened them doors and left. I like the graveyard.
No wonder that was going on.
I like the graveyard better.
Okay, well those bitches need to get closed.
Would you like for me to close them back?
I just said those bitches need to get closed. I don't know if we're friends right now.
Girl, all the shit. Don't even try me.
I mean, at least the light was still on upstairs.
Yeah, I wouldn't open them if it was no light.
Yeah, I just happened to look over and I was like,
I was blowing the heat out.
no, I mean it does feel better in here, but
Yeah.
now there's bugs
It
in
was
my
cold
face.
over there, hot over here. Heat done. Like I don't even want to finish cooking because it's so hot in here.
It's okay. Oh no, we can have dinner in the graveyard at midnight.
I mean, I'm down for that.
That sounds terrible. Don't make me do that.
Oh, no, we got to do this right here. And I almost took a dropper and went out there to like get some more Venus ears under the moon, but as I walked out there to scope it out and make sure there was water in there,
Something moved.
something moved in the little hut. You know, I'm not about that lifestyle.
I mean, we did see a whole bunch of bunnies out there.
Yeah, we did, but I
They were
can't see
pretty
the
good.
bunnies now.
They
and
were-
that's the problem.
they were
Being
pretty
the
good
way
sized
that I
bunnies.
can't see it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they will wait for you to come because I need under that moon go get a little dropper and a few more
I agree.
ingredients
I agree.
For that right there, I need a few more ingredients
I agree.
for my
We're gonna go collect shit underneath the full moon light in the graveyard.
Bodhi and Sass are making some oils that are like fuck you and everything you rode in on and everything you'll ride back out on.
Which really tracks for this.
Alright, go back out here. You safe?
All right.
You safe?
Caps. Huh?
You safe? You good now?
I'm all right
Don't
now.
touch your hair?
I don't know if it was a bug or what. If it was a bug, I would have expected it to be stuck in my hair, but it didn't get stuck in my hair. So. Yeah, her happy up there. I'm just saying. Caps, this is going to be such a phenomenal week for you. Y'all have no idea. This is a week where you definitely feel back to your powerful ass self. So stones for Capricorns. I am actually going to say rutile, like golden rutilated quartz. They're easy to find now. They used to be really hard to find, but now that everybody has rocks, they're pretty easy to find. There's like 6 I want to give you. I'm like, I don't know. So golden rutilated quartz. If you don't have golden rutilated quartz, citrine's going to be the next. And then I'm going to say charoite. That was my first of the 6 that I was going to say. I was going to say charoite, and then I was going to say blue apatite, and then so I'm going to say charoite. Charoite. But rutilated quartz, golden rutilated quartz, and charoite. Okay? And I am going to give you guys the goat. I am going to give you guys the goat. Y'all are the goat all the way around this week. All the way around this week. All right. Are we ready for Aquarius? The answer is yes. I know. Where is my Aquarius is at? There they are, coming out in force. Aquarius, really? Really? Why am I yawning? Are you Aquariuses not sleeping? Because I slept really good last night. I slept hard, like a rock. All right, we ready, Aquarius? Yeah? The answer is yes. Thank you. Rectification. Rectification and unstrained living. And then you have mindfulness, and then you have navigation. Okay. Notice the movement there. Notice the diamond shapes there. Notice both of them are diamonds with a circle at the top. Okay. Okay. I have got to quit yawning. This is ridiculous. Aquarius, you have the number 5. So, my Aquarius friends, this week is an interesting one for you because since you are following the Capricorn Zodiac, this full moon is also affecting you a little interestingly. This full moon is going to really affect earth signs and air signs the most, okay? Earth signs, this is going to affect you in a way of knuckling down, getting back to business. Air signs, this is going to affect you in a way of really thinking through a lot of these blocks and roadblocks in your own mind. Does that make sense? So Aquarius, this week is all about you rectifying a lot of things in the past where you let your own self down. This doesn't really have a lot to do with other people this week. So if you have an Aquarius in your life, know that they're probably going to be deep in their head this week. They're going to be really thinky. You're going to think they're mad at you. They're not. They're just really, really kind of deep in their own head, okay? This is you rectifying a lot of places where you feel like you might have let yourself down. Does that make sense? I know every one of you is like, yeah. It's also a week of very intense mindfulness for you. Now, this technically is some shadow work. It just is. It technically is some shadow work. But with this is you rectifying and finishing up, working through a lot of shadow aspects that you have been holding on to, carrying on your shoulders for too long. If y'all didn't know this about Aquariuses, let me tell you this. They tend to carry a lot of inner guilt, and they tend to carry a lot of shit right here on their shoulders. That's why they all sit like this when they're upset or when they're thinking. They do this. But this is a lot of your own personal trauma, bullshit, habits, etc. that you are at the end of. So every time you guys get in your own heads this week, Aquarius, here is what I want you to think about. You're at the end of that. You're at the end of that. You made it through all of that aspect of the bullshit that comes along with shadow work. Shadow work does end, y'all. Maybe you're working on this part right here. Eventually, you're going to get to the end of that part right there, and that part will be done. Now, you might start something else later on, but that part will be done. And this is going to be a week, Aquarius, where some of those same things pop up, and you're able to go, oh, that actually doesn't bother me like it used to. Okay. It's going to allow me to yawn behind the cards and y'all to navigate where you're going next. Aquarius, this is going to be a phenomenal week for you to decide where it is that you're going next. You've been wanting to make some plans. You've been wanting to put some things into motion. Just saying. What I'm saying. Aquarius, this is a really good week for you. A really powerful week for you. You're not feral. You're not mean. You're not in your own mind too much. You are a little bit, but not too much. So it's going to be a phenomenal week for you. A really, really, really good, phenomenal week for you. I'm just saying. Short and simple and sweet, Aquarii. Stones for Aquarius. Garnet. Garnet is going to be a phenomenal one for you this week. I'm going to say garnet and fluorite. Those are not going to look super good together, but if you have a garnet pendant or earrings or a ring, perfect. Fluorite, you can actually wear the fluorite on either side, because left would be you taking in wisdom, right would be you putting it into motion. Does that make sense? So you can wear the fluorite on both sides if you want. Aminal. Y'all are the tiger this week. I must not be breathing. I must be doing this and not breathing. That or I'm just that relaxed with a fan on me. All right. I think the tiger is very fitting. Y'all over there stalking what it is that you want to get later in life. My squishy fishies, where's my Pisces at? It's hot everywhere. I'm really nervous. Like this week, so many places have heat warnings. Y'all all be careful, be safe, drink water. I mean, seriously, heat is no joke. It really and truly isn't. Where is everybody at? Where is everybody that's, where are y'all watching from? This is one thing I hate about new cards. Everywhere. Everywhere. Y'all are everywhere. Y'all are everywhere. That's crazy. I love how many Canadians I have that watch me. I do. Y'all have no idea. I love how many Canadians I have that watch me. I am floored by the number of Australians that watch me. Like, I'm not mad. It makes me feel really special. It makes me feel really special. What's up, Karen? Thank you so much. All of you guys that watch me from other countries, I love the shit out of you. See, look, there's the UK checking in. I am always just humbled by the fact that I have people all over the world that watch me. I'm humbled by the fact that I have people in Canada, a ton of people in Canada, Australia, and the UK that watch me. A ton of people in Brazil, Colombia, etc. that watch me. Like, I just love all of you guys. All right, we ready, Pisces? 72, endings and rebirth. Well, I can't read that. The bad side of this is despair. I can't read the other word. All right. And then we have divine guidance. And then we have banish a curse. Okay. This is the last card of the deck. There's 72 cards in there. This is the last card of the deck. That is why it is endings. Okay. I find it interesting that you have endings and banish a curse. So Pisces, this is a good week for you to do some cord cuttings, some return to senders, some banishment, whatever it is that you need to do. If you're not sure how to do those things, learn. Hire somebody that knows how to. They're out there everywhere. They can help you. We can help you. I can help you. Whatever. Trust your gut explicitly this week, Pisces. Because did you see this card right here? The divine guidance card. Did you see that? You know, that person, that friend, that relationship, whatever it is, that you've been wondering why you just feel wrong about it lately. You've been wondering what it is you need to do about it. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Pisces, it's time to clean house. It's time to clean house. Cut that person off. They aren't your friend. Pure and simple. Cut that person off. They aren't your friend. They do not have your best interest in mind. You know it. And you've known it for a while. Cut them off. Do a glorious little return to sender. Do a glorious little banishment. Combine the bitches. Take your power back. Pretty fucking simple. Pretty fucking simple. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Pisces. You are some powerful squishy fishies. And this is the week to cut all that shit off. Yeah? Yeah. I will say this. Every time y'all start to feel down this week, Pisces, I want you to pay attention to who was on your mind when you started to feel down. Every time you start to feel down this week, Pisces, I want you to pay attention to who you just talked to. Every time you start to feel down this week, Pisces, I want you to pay attention to who's around you. Because the universe has been telling you for a hot minute. Just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. Stones for Pisces. I'm going to say black tourmaline, because that absorbs their negative bullshit. And then I'm also going to say clear quartz, so you can see exactly what it is that needs to be done. And if you have tourmalated quartz, which is quartz with black tourmaline in it, even better. Even better. Pisces, you're the turtle this week. That was the very first animal that popped in my mind. So you are the turtle this week. The turtle has a lot of very interesting meanings. And I know that it can differ sometimes, especially if you are indigenous from any continent. Every continent looks at the turtle differently. So if you guys are Native American and you believe that the turtle is this, then that would be the meaning you want to look at, okay? If if you're Celtic, if you're English, if you're, African, you want to look at the meaning of the turtle. A lot of times the animal is pretty universal across. The turtle is one of those few, while it does have some universal meanings, it does differ sometimes, okay? Okay? So that brings us to our fiery little Aries. Yes? Where's the Aries gang at? Where's my fiery bugs at? Whoa, that's too many cards, Aries. I love you, but you can't have 6, okay? We're not doing 6 today. I just need 1. That's it. Y'all tried to pull like half the damn deck. Okay, not half, a third. For those of you guys that didn't get on the list to get a jar yesterday, you still can. I'll be making some tomorrow. There are a limited number, just because we do have some very limited ingredients. The jars are for good and bad, whatever you need them for. Aries, I need one more card. I need y'all to focus. I need y'all to focus, okay? The ingredients that are going into these jars, Aries, I love you. Deep breath. Deep breath. Thank you. The ingredients that are going into these jars are ingredients that Sass and I gathered in the graveyard. Obviously, we didn't gather the salt out there or the reindeer moss, but those two ingredients have been sitting in here in the church for a hot minute. We gathered some unique things called the Tears of Venus, which is also fairy wine. We gathered some nightshade. We gathered some rotten daisies. We gathered all kinds of goody goodies. All kinds of goody goodies. Just saying. All kinds of goody goodies. So, you know, good or bad, whatever you need, we got you. We got you. So I will be on tomorrow. That live stream is already up and scheduled. Make sure that you check my schedule this week for all the different live streams. Have some very cool readings coming up. Ready, Aries? I know that you are. I know that you are. Grandeur. If this is not a card for the Aries, I don't know what is. I have yet to meet an Aries that wasn't very sure of themselves. Now, sometimes it did border on ego. Sometimes it did absolutely border on ego, but I find this interesting. This is card number 49, Aries. I have never met an Aries that wasn't very, very sure of themselves. I'm just saying. And then you also have divine guidance. Y'all watched me shuffle for a hot fucking minute. And then you have magical power. I find it interesting that you have the dragonfly on both of your cards, Aries. In one, it's about to be eaten by a frog. And the other one, it's free with extra legs. Or extra wings. Extra wings. With a magic butt. With a magic butt. The Aries are magical little shits this week. They are. Aries, you are feeling magic. You are spewing magic. Everything you do is magic this week, Aries. Everything. Thank you for that. Thank you. You're so soft and swanky. That's so sweet. Every little thing you do this week, Aries, is magic. Literally everything. So we're going to talk about the good, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a warning, and we're going to go from there. Make sure this week, Aries, that when you're saying what you want to the universe, you are very, very specific with it, okay? If you need a new car, you need to tell the universe, I need a new car that's less than a couple years old, that has less than however many miles, that you need to be very specific. Because what the universe considers a new car might be a piece of junk that, you know, somebody just pulls up and plops down in your driveway, okay? The universe might consider a new car anything that you've never had, because it's technically new to you. So you might as well be very, very, very specific with what it is that you need the universe to bring you, okay? The bad side of that is you have to be very careful what comes out of your face hole, Aries, because if you have a fight with your significant other and you know you might not mean the words, but you say you hope something bad happens to them. I'm just saying what I'm saying, okay? Be very careful with what comes out of your face this week. Now, that being said, this is a good week for you to do some shit. This is a good week for you to make some jars. This is a good week for you to light some candles. This is a good week for you to get out those books of magic that you have let sit on your shelf. This is a good week for you to get out those divination tools. This is a good week if you've been wanting to buy a new deck of cards or a new pendulum or whatever it is. This is a good week to treat your magical self to something. Give yourself a little bit of time every day, Aries. Give yourself a little bit of time and do something magical. Read the Ars Goetia. Read the Magical Greek Papyri. Read Psychic Witch by Matt Aaron. Read whatever book it is. The Little Witch's Book of Maladies and Curses. Whatever it is that you need to read. Read something phenomenal, okay? Read something magical. Learn something magical. Put magic into your little brain, Aries, okay? Your big brains. I didn't mean to say little brain. You knew what I meant. Whatever you put in will multiply, okay? If you have the magical power and you have the divine guidance and both of them have a damn dragonfly on them, Aries. Also, don't sell yourself short this week, Aries. If someone is trying to say something and brag on you, let them brag on you. If someone is wanting you to tell the good things that you have done, then tell them. Obviously, you don't need to have a ton of ego in it because you have to be very careful with that. But don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short this week, Aries, because you are a magical beast. You are a magical bitch this week, Aries. Go be one. Stones for Aries. Everything. Literally, that's exactly what I'm going to say. Everything. Everything. Whatever it is that you feel you need, and then some. Everything. You're the raven. You're the raven. You are the raven. You are the raven. All right. Who does that bring us to next? Oh, you came in to get a front row seat for Gemini? The fact that that went off. It did go off, didn't it? Okay, the fact that that went off. Are you a Taurus?
You just think she's funny? Because I don't.
All right, Tauruses, where are you at? Where are you at, Tauruses? I love the over there, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Well, I need y'all to focus here. I think y'all are so focused on no whammies that the cards aren't even wanting to draw. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 55. That's a good number. Intellectual lucidity. I like that word. I'm going to start using that word a lot. In other words, we have smart Tauruses this week. Defense. And karmic justice. And the thing I love the most about this is, remember when I said that this is the number 55? 5 is one of the best numbers that you can use in magical workings because it is all the elements. So not only are the Tauruses really, really smart, but defense is the key theme this week because karmic justice needs to happen. So let's just talk a minute, Taurus. Let's just talk a little bit. Because I know every one of you, when I turned those cards over, went, uh-huh. Didn't ya? Didn't ya? Every one of you went, uh-huh. You knew exactly what these are. You knew exactly what these are, didn't you, Taurus? Mm-hmm. Didn't you? We have evil Tauruses this week. We have straight up evil Tauruses this week. They are all about being in defense and maybe a little bit of offense. They are all about some justice. Gee, I find it interesting that they got karmic justice and the Capricorns who started out this zodiac, also had truth and justice. I wonder what Virgo will bring. If it actually has a card that comes out that says justice, I am going to be like, well, I'm just a magical bitch. And I'm going to like that. Called it. Remember how I said that this moon was going to affect the earth signs in a really deep way with getting them back on track and getting them back where they're supposed to be? Intellectual lucidity. Anyone? Tauruses? Taurus, this is going to be a really, really glorious week for you. If you utilize this in the way that you should. See what I'm saying? Do you smell what I'm smoking? Do you smell what I'm stepping in? Taurus, this is definitely a week that you don't need to be hasty with what it is that you're doing as far as witchery is concerned. This is a week that you don't need to be hasty with your words because Mercury is in the Gatorade's microwave, okay? So think before you speak. But this is definitely a week where you guys are feeling just slightly a lot evil, okay? Just a lot, okay? That has two sides of the coin. For those of you that are Tauruses that are listening, y'all are ready to fling out some shit. You are. You've been dealing with somebody else's shit far too long, and now you don't care. And now it's time that you fling out some defense, whether it is a return to sender, a banishment, a cord cutting, a straight up fucking hex, whatever it is. On the flip side, those of you guys that have Tauruses in your life that may not be in the witchy persuasion, know that they're going to be dicks this week. Just saying. They're not going to be very nice this week. There are going to be Tauruses out there that are straight up going to be just evil as fuck. Okay? And you may not even understand why the hell that they're mad at you or whatever happened. Taurus, the other thing I'm going to say about this is make sure that where you're putting your anger or your justice, etc., is justified. Because if you're just flinging it out at whoever, it may not be justified and it might smack back on you, okay? I'm just saying, it might smack back on you. So know exactly where it is that you're sending all of this defense before you do. And I know some of you are like, well, what if I don't know who's sending it my way? What I would say is, first, you need to do something that is a telltale, okay? You need to know who it is that's doing the thing. So a simple little candle, just a white birthday candle. That's it. A white birthday candle. Yes, it should be white, okay? In front of a mirror, and just have the intention that you need to know who is sending you bullshit. And give the give the universe something specific. Either they have major car problems. They wear it on their face. In other words, they get a scratch or a big pimple or whatever. Give the universe something very specific so you know exactly who it is. And then you know where to put your jar. You need to know who to put in your jar or in your candle or whatever. I'm just saying what I'm saying. 5 is also going to be a really good number for you this week, Taurus. So we have determined, slightly feral Capricorns, and we have evil Tauruses. Okay. Stones for Taurus. I'm going to say Malachite and Tiger's Eye. Malachite and Tiger's Eye. Y'all are the stingray. There are no tickets for tomorrow. Okay, let me look. They may have timed out. So let's fix that. I'm not sure I've ever given the stingray as an animal before. What does a stingray mean spiritually, Sass? Huh? Emotional depth, adaptability, protection, and emotional depth. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's for a lot of things. There you go.
Yeah, I'm like, what is it for? Because I've never, intuition in the self-conscious, subconscious, protection and resilience, adaptability and camouflage, emotional mastery and restraint.
I don't like the restraint part. I'm like, here, you read it. I don't want to read that.
Every Taurus in here went, I don't want to restrain. The hell you talking about, Blue? I already know. I already know, yeah. My best friend is a Taurus. I already know. I'm fixing the jars, just so you guys know. I'm fixing it. Because for some reason, it timed it out. You know what? We're just gonna do this. There you go. And publish. There you go. They're up on the website. They're up on the website. Sorry about that. My sorry. If you guys go to thebluebodhi.com, if you go to the link on my link tree, there is a part that says events, or you can just go to thebluebodhi.com, upcoming events, and you will find all of the things. And Justice and Taurus and the jars are, I mean, I'm just gonna say, y'all, I made sure to screenshot that account. Don't come in here and attempt to use my live streams as a dating app. Don't attempt to come in here and self-promote. Don't attempt to come in here and scam people, because guess what? Whether you have a troll account or not, it's not that hard to find your ex. I'm just saying what I'm saying. This is not the place to do that at all. All right, Geminis, are we ready? There's my Gemini gang. There's my Gemini gang. I am very protective over my peoples. Y'all are all my peoples, whether y'all like it or not, just let it happen. And I'm going to say we, my moderators, me, we have worked very hard ever since I've been on TikTok to keep my live streams very safe and very structured. And when I say safe, I don't mean, well, I don't, they're safe for everybody. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason. Geminis, I'm going to need y'all to focus, okay? There's a reason that I have the rules that I have. There's a reason that I have the best moderators. Okay, Gemini, that rolled off my whole arm right there. It's upside down and whopper jawed. There's a reason. There is. I love all of you guys, because I know without y'all, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And I know without y'all, I wouldn't be able to reach other people. So this is why I say your ripples matter. You might think you're not anybody, but you're in here encouraging other people. You're in here tapping away at the likes. And maybe that means that I get in front of somebody that they just need a safe place to be, to hang out. Or maybe somebody happens to come across me on the For You page and they come in and they see that, you know, y'all are being so supportive of each other and that's what they needed in their life. Ripples matter more than you know. And I will fight like hell to keep this live stream, this space, safe from all of that shit. And so will my moderators. This is our space. This is your space. This is not a space for the outside world to be in. You know what I mean? Period. Fuck that shit. All the adult shit, all the real world shit can stay over there. Over there. Can stay over there. All right, Geminis, we got to get through these reads. At any time, y'all feel free to do my favorite part. We haven't done my favorite part in a hot minute, so feel free to do my favorite part. And if you don't know what my favorite part is, it's just putting something good in the chat. Whether it's something you needed to hear today, something you needed to hear at your lowest, or maybe you just feel like somebody else needs to hear it. This is where the ripples come in. I gotta shuck the bracelets. Sorry, I love you, but I gotta shuck the bracelets. Geminis, 48, fertility and fruitfulness. Okay. Fertility does not always mean babies. Okay. I just want you guys to know. I find it interesting that the shadow side of that is luxury. How is luxury a bad thing? Is that, I don't like that. I don't feel called out by that because I'm just saying. All right, Geminis, you also have magical power, and you guys watched me shuffle repeatedly because I had to say I need y'all to focus. And then this one, y'all skipped up my arm. How in the fuck? No, Tauruses had defense, didn't you? You had defense. Okay, okay. So you have magical power, and then you have karmic justice, but it's upside down and kind of whopper-jawed, meaning it's going like this. Okay. So, Geminis, some of you guys are not going to like to hear this part, but this is not a good week for you to do baneful shit. Okay? Not a good week. That karmic justice has to wait. Okay? I know. Calm down. It's okay. I know. Because all the Geminis are now over there like this. Unhappy and pissed off. Because they don't get to play with the karmic justice card this week. I know. No, it's okay. It's okay. Because that made it better, didn't it? Didn't it? No, it didn't. Y'all all are like, get off me. I don't want to be your friend anymore. I already know. It's okay. It's okay. What it is a good week for, though. What it is a good week for, though, is all the abundance for you. Gemini. If you're not a Gemini, don't listen. If you're not a Gemini, plug yours. Okay? Okay? Are they plugged? Okay. Gemini. This is a week of abundance for you. This is a week that if you have been needing a new job, if you have been needing a windfall, if you have been needing something amazing to happen in your life, this is the week. This is the week that you do that. This is the week you go do those manifestations. You go make that abundance jar. You go make that sweet jar for yourself. You go do whatever it is that you need to do, Gemini. Because this is a week of abundance and fruitfulness for you. And you are some magical little shits. All of that karmic justice, all of that can wait. Because sometimes the best part of justice, the best part of getting back at somebody is to be so fucking successful. Is to keep moving forward while they stay back there in the past. And let's face it, I know the Tauruses are the petty queens and kings of the zodiac, but y'all Geminis are a close second. I have yet to meet a Gemini that's not petty as fuck. Okay, y'all can take your hands off your ears now. Geminis, go do all of the abundance things. Go do all of the abundance things. Ooh, that's a big boof hair right there. Let's do that. Let's rock that. Yeah. Geminis, do it. Do it. Do it. Stones for Geminis. Are you ready? I know you are. Yeah? I'm going to say citrine. I'm going to say citrine and Kambaba Jasper. I wanted to give you guys like 4 different ones. Citrine and Kambaba Jasper. I think that right now, almost every sign out there is being petty. Let's just face it. Let's just face it. I'm usually not a super petty person. Oh, I have been lately. I don't give a fuck. I have been super fucking petty. I'm not sure I like this shirt. It pulls in weird places. Yeah. Would that bring me to my little Cancer babies? Would that bring me to my little Cancer babies? I do believe it would. I do believe that it is time for Cancer babies. Yeah? So far, it does sound like a good week. It does. Oh, Cancers were ready. They were like, here is our card, bitch. Shut up. Don't take fucking crap. I love you guys. Oh, Gemini animal. I'm so sorry. The Geminis were about to like stab me through the phone. My sorry. Y'all are the clam this week. The clam. I know you're like, wait, what the fuck? Look it up. Look it up. I'll wait. Thank you for that. Y'all are so sweet with the gifts today. Thank you. Well, happy birthday. Whoever that was that I just saw today was your 50th birthday. All right. Are we ready? Here we go, Geminis. Geminis. Excuse me. The Geminis were just like, bitch. And the Cancers were like, bitch. Cancers. My lovely Cancer babies. Every Cancer in here was like, ah, 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 ah. What are you over there? Oh, okay. All right. Desire for knowledge, Cancers. Desire for knowledge. Okay. Okay. Look at the Cancers showing out. Okay. Protection. And good luck. Sass has a Cancer in her big 3 and she's over there doing the dance. I'm just saying. Yeah. She's over there doing the happy dance. Y'all did hit 1 million. Holy bejeebus. Thank you. And the crown was perfect timing. Notice that our numbers have been really high tonight too. Did you notice? I noticed. All right. Cancers. What can I say besides this is going to be a fucking phenomenal week for you? What can I say? You have this desire for amazing amounts of knowledge, and you'll get it. Now, there's going to be some Cancers out there that are going to get knowledge that they don't want. Because they're not witchy. Because they're not witchy. Y'all are going to see some Cancers out there that are not tuned into themselves. and that are on the wrong path, and their knowledge that they're going to get this week is a lot of their own bullshit shadow work. And it's going to be glorious to watch. But you are an amazing witchy Cancer. You are here for Zodiac read. So you are going to get the good knowledge, yes? Yes, that's the key. Yes. Also, Cancers, you are divinely protected this week. Divinely protected. I love that I have one piece that keeps doing like straight up like that, like super forward alfalfa. It's great. Cancers, y'all are very protected this week. Protection is also your forte this week. So if you have kiddos, significant others, anything like that have something big coming up, or you just want to update all your protections in your house, this is the week to do that. Oh, and did I mention that you're lucky little shits this week? Did I mention that? Did I? Because you are. This is the good luck card. This is a good week for y'all to manifest. This is a good week for you to... It's a good week for you to just appreciate things. A lot of times when it comes to the universe and manifesting and all of that stuff, make sure that you're giving thanks and giving back a little bit. Do something nice for other people this week, Cancers. It will sweeten the pot with the universe in making sure that all of the things you're asking for come true. The other thing I'm going to say is I want to go back to the protections a little bit. If you are going to work on your own stuff or manifesting or anything like that this week, make sure that you add protections for those things, okay? This is kind of for all of y'all, but Cancer specifically. Thank you, Crazy. Those ones are so cute. Y'all are super uber protected this week. Protect this good luck. Okay? Protect this good luck. Manifestations have a date of expiration on them. You have to make sure that you recognize when your manifestations are working and when they're starting to come in, when you need to update them, when you need to say thank you and turn them off, etc. So Cancers, because you have this desire for knowledge this week, I would really look at where it is that you're going, where you want to go. What is the future bringing to you, okay? If you realize that old things that you are manifesting are not really things you want anymore, now's the time to turn them off and to say thank you to the universe for anything that it's done and where it's put you now. That way you have more energy, more space to move forward with a new manifestation, okay? But doing something nice for somebody else will always make sure that that is a way for you to give back to the universe, and the universe will go, oh, they are thankful for what I've done. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So Cancers, see where all of your other manifestations are good, they're done. You need to say thank you and turn them off. And then give back to the universe. Be thankful this week, okay? It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good day. And all my homies going to ride today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. We can save that trouble for another day. Hey, it's gonna be a good day. Stones for Cancers. I'm gonna say clear quartz because you can program that shit. Program it with your good luck. Program it with your protections. This is not technically a stone, but I'm also gonna say wood. I'm also gonna say wood. Just any kind of wood, whether it is, you know, beads, whether it's earrings, whether it's whatever, okay? Whether it's whatever. Petrified wood's perfect too. Yep, petrified or regular. Y'all are the peacock this week. Y'all are the peacock this week. All right, my lovely little Leo-y Leos. Where's my lovely Leos at? Come on, damn it. All right, fine. Fine, fine. That was the card you needed. You flipped it right out. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I didn't give you... Oh, yes, I did. The peacock. I was like, wait a minute. Did I not give you an animal? Alchemy and transformation. Okay. 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 Number 70. All right. Y'all have watched me shuffle, yes? Y'all have watched me shuffle. Because these two cards came out in another reading, except they were backwards. You have magical power, and then you have divine guidance. And I specifically remember talking about it because they both have dragonflies in them. This fucking guy. I'm not mad, and you shouldn't be mad either. Especially if you're a Leo. Especially if you're a Leo. Alchemy and transformation, magical power, and divine guidance. How can you be mad about that? How can you be mad about that? You can't. Let me just answer you right now. You can't. Leos, this is a week of massive transformation for you. This is a week where you are realizing that your own personal power has no limits. This is a week where you are realizing that you are the one that holds the key, the bottle, the ingredients, all of the magic shit, everything that you need to transform all of that bullshit into gold. This is the week that you realize that your personal power is like fucking King Midas, and everything you touch turns to spiritual or actual gold. I'm just saying. Leos, this is not only a jolt of confidence for you, but this is you being... That was the loudest weird car. But this is you being able to really put one foot in front of the other and hold your shoulders out, hold your chin up, and walk in that massive, amazing Leo energy that we all love you for. It's not so much a dramatic Leo week as it is full-on major glow-up transformation week, Leos. Be careful what you say. Be careful what comes out of your mouth this week, because it is a week where you are really tied in with your own magical power, and there's an intense amount of divine guidance. So don't be just spewing out random shit, because sometimes the universe might be bringing that random shit because it's easier, okay? So be very careful what you say. But Leos, this is going to be a fucking phenomenal week for you. The thing I love about this too is that alchemy and transformation. If you are a Leo and you didn't get your moon water out, I'm just about done reading for you. And after I tell you what your stones and animal are, take your ass outside and sit there in the moonlight. Take you a glass of water. Just let it sit there for a minute and then drink that shit. Okay? Alchemy, bitches. Leos, we're ready for your glow up. We're all ready. We're all rooting for you, and we're all ready. We're all ready. Okay? Yes? You know everybody in here in this chat's ready. We're all behind you, and we're all ready for you to be amazing. Stones for Leos. I'm going to say carnelian. Moldavite if you got it. Moldavite if you got it, bitches. But carnelian. If you don't have Moldavite, Labradorite is going to be the next best one. All right? Y'all are the monarch butterfly. Y'all are the monarch butterfly. All right. before I ever shuffle, I am going to be absolutely amazed, but not surprised, if the Virgos have any type of card that has justice or truth on it. Because the Capricorns and the Tauruses had that. Here we go. Where's my Virgo-y Virgos at? Did you see that card just pop right out? I'm dying to look at it. You know I am. You know I am. My Virgo-y Virgos, where are they? Where thou be? I just need one. The Virgos keep trying to pull like 9 cards. Virgos are all out there trying so hard to make sure the karmic justice card comes out. I know you are. I know you are. Virgos. Seriously. That's like 9. You keep coming out with like crazy amounts of cards, Virgos. Look, even the bug in here flew off. There finally was one. Come on, that's funny and you know it. Laugh. Spiritual wisdom. Interesting. Spiritual wisdom and black magic. Okay. 25. Cut ties and the elixir of life. Okay. All right. I wasn't going to be surprised. All right. Virgos. What I find interesting is that cut ties card. That's the one that caught my eye first. This week, Virgos, you need to really pay attention to what it is that feels off in your life. This full moon is already highlighting it. You may not see it yet because you don't want to, but you want to pay attention to what it is that feels off, feels wrong in your life. Because of that. My nose is itching, someone's talking about me. Because of that. You have been having problems concentrating. You've been having problems moving ahead. You've been having problems trying to figure out where your magic has gone. You've been having all of these problems lately, Virgos. And it's because there is an area of your life that's just incorrect. Okay? It's like out of whack. It's like those old games, perfection and shit, where you had to put everything in perfectly. Something is not in perfectly. Right, Virgos? This is the week to look at it. This full moon is illuminating it. It's highlighting it in a way like it has never highlighted it before. Once you figure that out, cut fucking ties. There is no holding on to it anymore. Okay? None of it. Nada. Zip zilch. Cut it off. Now, it may not be that simple, and I understand that. You may not be able to just go, you know what? Done, right? You may have to find another job first. You may have to figure out how to move first. Whatever it is, okay? But make up your mind. Once an earth sign makes up their mind that they're done with something, it might take them a hot minute to get to that moment. They might say they're done, but once they make up their mind that they're done, yeah, that is dead, buried, and never coming back out, right? What this will do once you cut ties with this person, this situation, whatever it is, it will bring that elixir of life back in, Virgos. You'll start to feel better. You'll start to feel more mental clarity. You'll start to feel like your normal self, like you can do anything. okay? With you holding on to this and just refusing to let go of it, that's why you're missing this. But this is coming back in full force. There are going to be a lot of Virgos that get ready for new jobs this week. There are going to be a lot of Virgos that cut ties with relationships, with friends, with family, etc. There are going to be a lot of Virgos that plan big moves this week. I'm just saying. Just saying what I'm saying. Ooh, my third eye itchy. Virgo, you already kind of know what it is. You do. You already know. I think you already know, period. Think about it this evening. Do some divination. Pay attention tomorrow. Just saying. What I'm saying. All right, Virgos. Stones for Virgos. Very short and sweet because Virgos don't like a lot of talk. They don't like a lot of chit chat. They're like, give me the shit and let's go. I'm going to say obsidian and rose quartz. Because here's the other thing that I'm going to say. Virgos don't like to lose, even if they are the ones that cut the ties. Virgos don't like to lose. They don't like to have anything that they consider a failure. So I know that you Virgos, once you cut these ties, you're going to feel bad about it. And that rose quartz is going to help you. That rose quartz is going to help you, Virgos. Okay? All right. Virgos, you're the hawk this week. You are the hawk this week. Are we at Libra? We're at Libra. Yeah? We're at Libra. Where's my Libras at? I know. I should have been giving all of you different zodiacs names. Cancer babies are really easy. Libra Lou is really easy. Some of y'all other ones are a little hard. You're a little hard. So my Libra Lous, there they are. Can't make up their minds on a card, but there they are. Oh. I love me some Libras. I love me some Libras. This is your friendly reminder that if you have not gotten your moon water out, then you still have a little bit of time to do it. The peak is already passed, but you still have time to do it. You still have the energy from tonight and tomorrow. All right? You're not completely failed yet. Ready? Loyalty. Okay. The other side of that is treason and revolt, and that is the number 16. What in the Sam hell fuck? The divine guidance card. Y'all have... How many times has this card come up? Somebody's going to have to go on the YouTube and count. You can't make this shit up. Y'all watch me shuffle. I shuffled a crazy amount of times. This is the cut ties card. Libras. Where does your loyalty lie? To you? To someone else? Do you have another person who is trying to pit you against someone else? Do you have someone that is testing your loyalty right now, Libras? Thank you for that. This is not so much a cut ties issue as it is you deciding where your loyalty lies. Reward those friends, Libras, that have been loyal to you. The ones that have always stuck up for you. The people that have always had your back, no fucking matter what. And the ones that you know are talking about you behind your back somewhere, they don't need to be there anymore because they ain't your friends, are they, Libras? If they're talking about you and gossiping behind your back, they ain't your friends, are they? Libras, you need to really be looking at where loyalty is strong and where it's not. Pay attention to all of those things. Set the intention this week, Libras, that you want it to be very, very clear which one of your friends, your family, your coworkers, etc. are working against you and which ones are for you. You want to know who has your back and who doesn't. Okay? One thing I love about Libras is that they want to be liked so much that they kind of know everybody. They do. They kind of know everybody. But they don't really have a lot of real friends because they just want to know everybody. They want everybody to like them. They want to be able to talk to everybody and make everybody happy. But a lot of Libras don't have a crazy amount of actual friends. So Libras, where are those people that are actually loyal? Where are those people that you are loyal to? And where are those people that need to kick rocks? I'm just saying, this is a week to figure that out. The other thing too, Libras, that I'm going to say is pay attention to your gut this week. You have the divine guidance card right here. Pay attention to your gut this week. It's not going to steer you wrong. If your gut says that you need to take a different way home, then that's exactly what you fucking do. If your gut says that you don't need to go anywhere Friday or Thursday or whatever, then maybe don't do that, okay? If your gut says, okay, well, you need to get to work 30 minutes early so you can leave 30 minutes early, then that's what you need to do. Pay attention to your gut this week, Libras. It'll keep you safe, okay? I felt the need specifically to say that. Stones for my lovely little Libra Luz. Turquoise. I'm going to say turquoise and tiger's eye. Oh, those look good together. Those look really good together. Y'all are the badger this week. Y'all are the badger this week. It's a weird animal to give the Libras. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I love? Whenever I give one of the zodiac signs their stones for the week, and inevitably somebody, at least 2 or 3 people say, oh my God, I'm either already wearing those, I bought those today, or whatever. Every single time. I love that the Scorpios didn't even give me time to say, Scorpios, here's your, let's draw for Scorpios. Y'all already had your cards out. The Scorpios were already like, come on, shut up. I love you, Scorpios. 62. The desire to know. Interesting. I find it very interesting that that angel seems to be carried by 2 other angels. But okay. You can't make this shit up. The desire to know and wisdom. Success. Success. We have smart-ass Scorpios this week. We do. We have smart-ass Scorpios this week. Not that a Scorpio would ever be a smart-ass, but we have smart-ass Scorpios this week. Not only do we have smart-ass Scorpios this week, we have know-it-all Scorpios this week. And guess what? They're actually right. We have know-it-all Scorpios, and they're right. So that's going to suck in a way because they're right. I love how many Scorpios just said, we always are. I can't with you. I can't with all of y'all. I can't with all of y'all. Scorpios, all of those hard knock school lessons that you've had, this is the week where they matter. All of those books you read, this is the week where they matter. All of those college classes, school classes, extra classes, whatever it was, all of that knowledge in your little Scorpio brains, this is the week where that matters. This is the week where you are going to actually utilize the shit that you know. So those of you guys that are not Scorpios, you got a problem this week, call your Scorpio friend. Be texting, I got a problem, I need some help. Reach out, put out a video, calling all Scorpios. Like, I need some advice. I'm just saying, you need some help, you call your Scorpio friend this week because they're going to give you the answer. They're going to give you the smart ass answer, and then they're going to give you an even more smart ass answer, and the problem is they're going to be right. They're going to be right. But Scorpio, I am going to say this. Be careful of being conceited with it. Be careful of being an asshole with it. There's a smart ass and then there's an asshole, okay? Don't be the asshole. Be the smart ass. Everybody kind of likes the smart ass when they're funny, so be funny. But don't be an asshole, okay? Don't be an asshole, Scorpio. But I will say, whatever you set your mind to this week will be successful. If you are planning to go in this week and ask for a raise, start setting that mindset now. If you are planning to ask somebody on a date, set that mindset now. Whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish for this week, Scorpios, set your mind to it now. Now, because of this right here. That success card is key. The wisdom card and the desire to know. If you want to know the truth about anyone that's in your life, this is a good week for truth workings. If you want to find out what it is that you need to learn next, this is a good week for you to pick up a book. If you want to figure out what it is that needs to go in that amazing, smart Scorpio noggin of yours, this is a week to pick it up. Y'all are on the ball, y'all are with it, and it is a phenomenal week for you to put some more knowledge in that Scorpio brain. Yeah? Yeah. The energy shifted in here. Did you feel it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, it did. Stones for my lovely Scorpios. Lapis. Lapis. Because y'all just need more self-sovereignty. Self-sovereignty. I'm going to say lapis and carnelian. Because lapis is going to help you know the right things to say when your friends call you and need advice. And carnelian is going to help you with where you need to go next, Scorpios. You are the lunar moth. The lunar moth. Somebody it came across my For You page the other day, and granted they were ripping this person a new one, but this person was stepping on one of those moths just to watch it struggle. I wanted to reach through the phone and just absolutely eviscerate that person. I'm just saying. All right, Sagittarius. Okay. If you guys do not follow me everywhere, make sure that you do, because I'm just saying, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X. I'm getting to where I'm calling it X now. I've always called it Twitter just out of spite. Follow me everywhere. All of the live replays of the Zodiac reads, free classes, etc. will be up on YouTube. So make sure you follow me everywhere. Are we ready, Sagittarius? I know you are. Political authority. Okay. I'm down to have party country. I'm down for that. And then you have equilibrium. And then you have eternal charisma, which would be nice if our politicians all had that. All right, then. You know it and I know it on all sides of the aisle. I would make a joke about they should just have a cage match and duke it out, but they did, and so it's not funny anymore. All right. I'm sorry. We got into adult things. We're gonna leave the real world out there. Okay. Sagittarius, 42, which is the answer to the universe. I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That movie, the movie adaptation of it is phenomenal. If you guys have never watched it, you should. They ask the supercomputer what the answer to the universe is, and it says 42. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius. Y'all are going to hate me for this, but I want you to remember that I love you, okay? Y'all are kind of the adults in the room. Y'all are the adults in the room this week. And the fact that the Sagittariuses are the adults in the room, I don't know what to think about that. Sagittariuses are like the party sign of the zodiac. They are like the party sign of the zodiac. And this week, Sagittarius, y'all are actually driving the bus instead of at the back of it with all the liquor. This week, y'all are actually cleaning up the party instead of throwing one. The good thing is, you're getting your footing back. Really? Really? You're getting your footing back. You're getting your equilibrium back. This might be a very boring week for you. You might roll through this week. I had a hair roll across my lip and now it's tickly. This might be a very boring week for you, Sagittarius. You might be craving a little excitement and fun and so on. I'm sure this weekend will be awesome for everybody. We're all going to be safe, right? We're all going to be safe. Yes? Ish? Yes? Just say yes. Just make me feel better. But you need to gain this equilibrium back, Sagittarius. You've been so off kilter for a little bit. I'm not going to say for so long, for a little bit. Because I seem to remember telling you guys earlier this year that you were the adult for the week. And you guys all, I think, were ready to be outside my door with pitchforks. But this is a week where you need to gain that equilibrium back. And the only way you do that is to swing back the other way. You have been over here for so long, and now you need to swing back this way, right? So this is a week of you gaining your equilibrium back, all your footing back, you gaining your charisma back. And then next week you can hit the party scene again. The other thing I'm going to say is this. When you speak this week, Sagittarius, people are going to listen. So this is a good time for you to go in and speak to people that you've been a little nervous about speaking to. Whether it is your boss or a coworker or your parents or whatever. Your words have weight this week, okay? So be careful how you use them. Be careful what comes out of your face hole, because if you say the wrong thing, that wrong thing is going to have weight, okay? So watch what you say really carefully, all right? I'm just saying. It is going to be a good week. It's going to be a nice, slow, calm week for you, Sagittarius. And that way you get your equilibrium back, and we're all happy about that, because when we have happy party Sagittariuses, the whole world is happy. I'm just saying. The whole world is happy, even the Capricorns. That's funny, laugh. I'm a Capricorn and I thought that was fucking hilarious. Come on now. Just don't ask the Sagittariuses to make you breakfast, because they're not morning people, okay? Are there any Sagittariuses out there that are morning people? Because I have yet to meet one. I have yet to meet a Sagittarius that's a morning person. Oh, there's a couple. Okay. There's a couple. I think there were the whole 2 Sagittariuses that are morning people are here. All 2 of you. That's funny. That's funny right there. That's funny right there. All right. Stones for Sagittarius. So stones for Sagittarius. I'm going to say amethyst and Kambaba Jasper for you guys. The Kambaba Jasper is actually really going to help you with this whole adult theme this week. And the amethyst will kind of give you some spiritual protection as well. Y'all are the owl this week. Y'all are the owl this week. So, with that, I am going to get off of here. And me and my bestest friendess are going to go play in the graveyard under the full moonlight because we can. Because we fucking can. All right. I love you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be making jars during the day. And the Bell of Reckoning is rescheduled for tomorrow evening. So if you did not get on that list, make sure you do. I will, as always, have a 4th of July live stream. We're going to do some in-the-house reads. So just whatever you need to know about. Just whatever you need to know about. And just come comfy. Come hang out. It'll be great. It'll be fun. It'll be fantastic. All right? I love the shit out of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for 1 million likes. 1,000,000.1 likes. That's fucking insane. I love the shit out of all of y'all. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.